Bam! Come. Everybody come.
Uh,
Bro. Okay, let me test the sound. Come.
Glory,
Everybody
glory, man
Everybody come.
united.
Glory,
Glory,
man
glory, man
united.
united.
Come. Everybody come. Just let y'all trickle in slowly. Let y'all catch your breath because the last 10 minutes I was like this. I was last 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes I was watching the game like this. When the fella did the bike, when the fella did the bicycle kick, I was on the floor. I was on the floor, already, man. I died. I
I
died.
was I was
Man,
already like,
like don't, man. Like don't. At least like cover it. Like yo, bro. No. Hold on, bro. Hold on. That's how I was watching the last 10 minutes of the game. I was like this.
I think this is what we need right now, man. Just
I mean,
grinding it, man. Just grinding it,
yo,
like
what's up with
grind
that
the victory,
game?
man. Grind the victory out, man.
That's that, bro. This is footballer. I did not know this is football. Wow. What a freaking let me put that thing. What a freaking awesome win. All things aside, this fella playing, not playing well, this fella, the kung fella, all the fellas not playing well. Wow. Tell me, thank you all so much for tuning in. Tell me that was not a very, very nice and a very, very awesome, hard freaking fought win, man. I can't remember the last time I can't remember the last time I was saying like this, like so worried without even realizing, oh shit, I got 5 minutes left to get this thing set up, and they got 6 minutes of stoppage time. Lucky him, that
Mhm.
bicycle kick came in the last minute. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in. Please let me know what you all thought about the game. I thought finally we are playing some football.
And we look solid on the back, man. I mean, I actually I don't feel anxious, but I mean, when Southampton attack, I feel safe, man. I feel safe.
Isn't
They
that
don't
where
look like they're going.
it
Yeah,
all starts, right? Like you
you
guys
look.
think about it, man. Like, go ahead, bro. Let me get my
Yeah, I
gloves.
mean, you just don't feel nervous when they're attacking. You know that. No, I feel very assured with Varane and Martinez. I mean, Dalot was a little bit suspect today. I think he had a little bit of an off game today, but I think today the back three itself, lah. I mean, Malasia, Martinez, and Varane, they played really well. I think De Gea also, he was actually commanding the defense very well. He was coming out from his line to catch the ball. I mean, they were good. They were good.
Guys,
And
let's be honest here. Huh? Everything is working out well right now because I'm only pointing it at one place in it. It's the defense. And yesterday's show when we're doing the preview, we were kind of worried. We
Mhm,
say, hey man, you know what? The same team, if they play again, I was concerned that the back, Varane
mhm.
and Lisandro won't be able to play again. I said they've already been playing what 2 matches in a row, and Varane one game, Lisandro every game, and except the first one, and it has been really grueling. And I didn't expect
Yep.
him to play again. But now we're seeing what somebody who's extremely fit, somebody who has extreme passion, and somebody who's hungry plays like in Lisandro Martinez. He's the man of the
Mhm.
match today. And I'm looking at the front playing so freely. And
Yep.
I remember before this we saw Bruno Fernandes like like he doesn't want to be there, doesn't want to play. Now maybe because Harry Maguire is not there, he doesn't have to worry about Harry, and he has the captain's armband. I think he's playing well, man. What you all think, Chat? What you all think,
Uh,
man?
I don't know. During the middle of the game, right, when I noticed they were talking about how the team actually plays together as one, they were giving each other's high five and then they were giving fist bump here and there. I realized, when they say about the click, right, I think there's two click, the Ronaldo click and the Maguire click. And Ten Hag took two of those fellas out, the team became one again.
Right? And you look at Ronaldo when he came on as a sub. I mean, I think he's just trying to get his legs under him, and there was a moment there was a little bit of an injury
Yep.
scare. And I was thinking,
Yep.
oh man, he just came on. Now he's going to have issues with the thing. And I was thinking, hey, tomorrow Anthony's going to come. The boy is already on massive reject trial, doesn't want to train with his team and all that. I'm thinking, yo, this is going to expedite it. But, yo, Scott McTominay and Ericsson,
Mhm.
Scott, even though he didn't get much of the ball in his feet today, I thought he did a lot of defensive work, man. A lot of
Yep.
headers came out from Scott McTominay. Did you see that?
He put in all the hard work. Like he did all the dirty job. He did all the dirty job. And
Uh,
then what I like to see is he don't waste the ball. He passed the ball always to either the left back or the right back, or he would pass to Ericsson to do all the passing, do all the long passing, the creative work. So I think that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. And McTominay is a nuisance to the Southampton team, the midfield. The fellow was everywhere. He was just pushing people, pulling people, kicking people. I think that's what I like to see.
and guys, if if any of you still want to or want to rag on De Gea, man, come on, man.
That's
Two
safe,
point
man.
blank shots on goal that save. Home. I mean, I saw certain instances where I was thinking, "Hey, go out and get the ball, lah. Hey, go out and get the ball, lah." You know, 'cause there were certain crosses that came
Hmm.
into the box when Southampton were putting the ball in. He could have gone again. I was like, "Yo, bro, you still behind?" But because we got like the superhuman machine, Lisandro Martinez just coming in
Yeah,
there and just
man.
nailing everything. Like every header in that first half was him. Every clearance was him. Man, finally, lah. I'm glad, man, to
He's starting the
see.
show, man. He's starting to show why
Oh
we
my
paid
god.
50 million for him, and he's starting
Some
to show why
steadiness,
he's
man.
the Ajax Player of the Year, man.
Some steadiness. So let's break it down little by little. So he played the same team that he played in the previous match. So I think those concerns can be allayed. The fact that I think a fit footballer actually can play many games over and
Yes.
over again. We just haven't been used to that. The guy's injured, no consistency, this that. Now we got the same guys playing after a Liverpool game that almost killed them with cramps.
Hmm.
They're playing full game. Varane wasn't substituted at all. My Marcinez also wasn't substituted. So that really surprised the hell out of me, but it makes me happy.
Actually, but when I saw they asked Harry Maguire to warm up, right? I thought, oh, yo,
Mm.
is he coming on? But he didn't. He didn't. You put
And
on
then I
the
think
vest,
he
he went back and
also,
sit down.
yeah.
Nice.
Ericsson played a bit long, I felt, but he came in. Casemiro, I think Casemiro better watch the game first and don't come in. And then suddenly Southampton started attacking in the second half. But you know, from the start,
Hmm.
right, it seemed that with Harry Maguire, every time he gets the ball, the opponent team will always come and press him. That's when he starts
Hmm.
panicking. There's no what to do. Here, with most of the balls going to Lisandro having the courage to go up past the
Hmm.
halfway line, take the ball, but his tracking back, I noticed today, was impeccable. Like he's really fighting, like really fighting really, really
I
hard.
think the left side of our defense are doing that, man. Even Malasia was doing that. He was just running back. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I
Yeah,
have I
elaborate
have
more.
I have not seen this kind of defense for a very long time. Players really putting their body on the line, running back, running forward. The part when even the first half, when they did a through ball for Sancho and Sancho was offside, then he just walked back slowly. But after that, you see someone at the back there sprinting, and it was Rashford sprinting towards the goal line to get the ball. I mean, that is the Rashford that we actually remember. The guy that does not give up. The guys that run around the whole field. Run as if his life depends on it. And you see, everybody does that in this game. Even Bruno did that. Okay, not so much on Sancho. I think Sancho not so much. I think that's why they brought him off in the second half. But overall, the entire team put in their work, man. They put in all the work there, and really something that we have not seen for a really long time. And
How
and
come
and
now they can play like this?
I think
I
they
want
can
to know,
always
man.
play
How
like
come
that, man.
now we can play like this? I feel looking at these past two games,
Hmm.
with Oli, I think it was always like, okay, you all know how to play football. You all are footballers. Him being a former player and all that, being a
Hmm.
striker, he's like, you take the ball. You all know how to build up. Make sure you play against the wing, put the crosses, whatever. You decide how you play. That's why I see Bruno running all over the place, no shape. I think now in these past two games, after the 2 hour talk that he had, the say all you want, open heart surgery talk, whatever you want to call it, right? And in that meeting itself, saying, Ronaldo, I'm not playing you. Maguire, so I'm not playing you. I think that was huge, man.
Hmm.
I think that was huge. I think that's like a huge burden lifted off the shoulder. They're finally somebody who's addressing the big problem in the room. Finally doing it. He should have done it before. Honestly, should have done it way before, but maybe he didn't know. Now he knows he did it.
He wanted to
Third
give them
game.
a chance. I think he wanted to
Before
give
third
all the
game.
players a chance. Yeah.
Yeah. He said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to nip in the butt. This seems to be the problem, bro. You're not playing. You weren't with us. Harry Maguire, your ass, so you're not going to play. I think that was a big thing. Secondly, I think following that, what we're seeing now is he's telling them how to play. Like when
Hmm.
Conte went to Spurs, everyone's saying, now he can't be in Manchester United. Because he tell you need to pass the ball left, you pass to him, he pass right, and then from here, he pass back here. You need to do 6 passes to score a goal. If you don't do the 6 passes, Conte will slap you, slap ass. I think here we needed that. We needed that because we got a team of so many new players in and out, chopping and changing different players. We needed somebody to say, this is how you score,
Hmm.
this is how you hold, and this is how you defend. I
And
think that
believe
has
in the
been,
system.
yes. I think there is some kind of system in place here that even watching it right now, even I'm learning. I'm watching it, I'm so thinking, okay, this fella is coming, couple of solid players are in. Competition for places is very high. The injured players are all now. out, and the fellas who are hungry are getting the right opportunity to play.
Hmm.
So it's no more based on seniority and whoever is the star. We don't give a shit about that anymore. The
Hmm.
19-year-old boy playing left back today, lights out, man. Two games in a row, Malaysia like playing lights out. Whoever he was covering today, he seemed like there were certain times where I saw him in the middle, and certain times I saw him actually on the right. Like he's basically just playing football.
Yeah, man.
He knows he has the legs in order to run forward. He knows he has the legs to run back and cover. And I saw this fellow like playing some proper football, man.
But I think there's some tactical play in that as well. If you notice, when they were attacking, the team was attacking. Malaysia will actually move into the center of midfield, and Ericsson will move towards the left. Do you notice that?
Yeah, that's how I just said. I saw him running
So
into the
when you
middle,
mentioned
and then
right,
sometimes even
he
on
go
the
in the
right.
middle.
Yeah.
I think they needed him to cover because Ericsson may not have the legs to run back and track back to cover. So
Mm,
Malaysia will go in there to cover. I think there's some
mm,
tactical play in there. I don't know. But I mean, I remember last time watching when they did the tactical analysis on all the team how they play when they attack, they will change formation. When they defend, they change back to the normal formation. I think that is something that is going on because Dalot was doing the same thing as well. At times I see him in the middle of the field as well. So
yeah. So nice, huh? The football seems to have some purpose now, Chad. What do y'all
yep.
think? Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. What do y'all think about the way we were playing? Did you feel like there was some purpose? Who do you think was the big guy? And I want to touch a little bit on Ericsson now. I say
Mhm.
Ericsson won't be the answer for us, moving forward in order for us to this one. Should he be taking the free kicks, sir?
I think he
That we
is.
had one free kick only, Bruno kind of blasted it into the face, into the wall. You think who do you think should be taking our free kicks?
It's between Bruno and Ericsson actually.
No,
I'm
I
okay with
mean
either one.
one. The Bruno took
I
such a
I
terrible free kick just now.
I think I will go with Ericsson, man.
Excellent. Now why?
I mean, he is
Chan,
the
let me know.
he's the set piece specialist. I mean, if you've seen him scoring so many goals and setting up so many goals, and I want to see him on the ball more actually.
That was that was quite close to the goal. I was thinking, man, who's gonna take this? I of course, Fred also can take. Let's not forget.
I think it was
I
three
thought
of
Fred was
them
gonna
there,
take
right?
him, but I've
Rashford, Bruno, and
oh
Ericsson
yeah,
was actually
Rashford.
there. But
Yeah,
Rashford after
Rashford
that
was a
he
bit.
just stepped away. He walked back to the front. Then it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
between Bruno and Ericsson. Yeah.
Yeah, the Twitter went crazy after that. They said everyone's saying like they feel like Ericsson is the one who should be taking all the free kicks from now onwards. But we forget, Rashford was learning the thumb kick from Ronaldo, the
Yes.
knuckle
Yes.
ball also,
Yes.
and he can hit
Knuckleball.
the ball a ton. Like
Mhm.
I feel like maybe they only have one shot on goal today. Pretty
They
much
give
most
it
of
to
the
Bruno
fouls
lah.
were sorry.
I think all this direct free kick. I think most likely is going to be Bruno lah.
Seems like it,
Because
huh?
yeah, because I think he scored quite a few goals like that from that range as well. So I think Bruno will be that, and then for set piece that no, there's no direct route to goal, then they'll have Ericsson in there as well.
It might be the way we
Because
got to
yeah,
keep an eye on this. And
all the corners was taken by Ericsson. You notice? Not one he didn't take. All the corner he is taken by Ericsson. So
left side and right side. Yeah.
mhm,
Now,
mhm,
let's talk about the goal now. Nice build up.
mhm,
Pump, pump, pump. Again, some pretty fast. Dalo, man, what a nice ball. He was all over the attack today. I think he was. I
mhm.
thought. I thought he did quite well. No, not perfect game, but he did quite well.
Defensively, yeah, he was a bit suspect, but attacking, he was quite good.
Yeah, that was a
He was
really nice
chipping in. Yeah.
ball. And but man, the finish. That's what we expect of Bruno Fernandes. If you're
Mhm.
gonna come get that kind of salary, be the main guy, be the captain's performance, ladies and gentlemen, right there. We should
Yep.
honestly at this point put to bed the whole Harry Maguire, should he still be the captain and all this shit.
Mhm.
I think that thing is over. I think big decisions need to be made the next
Yep.
time. If
And I think the
Maguire is
decision
on the
has been
pitch
made
with
already.
Bruno.
You
Yeah,
realize? I think
quietly.
this decision has been made. They again, not even a single minute of game time for Maguire. He is sitting there nicely having a good chat with Tom Heaton.
We might
Maybe,
have to sell him and
yeah,
cash out.
yeah. I think we should, we should.
I'm thinking,
But I don't want to see him go to another Premier League team. Um, honestly,
I mean,
you know,
right now only ones who want him are who? Chelsea are the only ones.
yeah, I think Chelsea.
Yeah. So you mean the decision been made quietly on him that he won't be
Mhm.
the captain anymore? Let's see, because the next game is against Leicester on Friday
On
early morning. I
Friday,
think
and we have a back-to-back
Saturday
game,
early
right?
morning.
Friday and
Yeah,
Friday and Sunday
and
itself.
and, and then we have Arsenal. So in one of these games, I do suspect that we will see the return of Harry Maguire. But this what you just said here will be a big help, though. Man, if only they had owners as stupid as ours, they would get him in a heartbeat. Right now, it seems the only clowns that are in for him are Chelsea. I
Yeah.
know he could probably do a number there.
So, yeah,
Chelsea
so
just
far
want to
Chelsea has been buying all our rejects. You see, they've got Veron, they got Falcao. Take Maguire now, lah.
they want to seems like they just want an out
Go
and
for
out
it, man.
normal defender. I'm thinking like
Go
go
for
ahead
it, man.
because
Go for it.
1-0 up today. So manager doesn't want to throw a fresh centre back in the middle for
Mhm.
me. That was very very telling.
Yep.
I think I don't know, man. I think the Leicester game. I said I wanted to see a lot this game, and what happened in this game was we saw the same team.
Mhm.
Good. So the consistency is there. He's got the guts to play the same team. We saw a clean sheet, man. This one really made me happy.
After
Away.
a
I'm like,
long time. A long, long time.
whew. Like David De Gea today will be going back and saying an extra prayer once he goes home because he'll be like, yo, guys, after
You
all
notice
the shit
he
I
even
put up
shaved
for
his head.
years.
He shaved his head some more. I think he's
Yeah.
ready, man. He's ready for war.
Yeah, so now like very nice goal, good finish from Bruno Fernandes. I think playing in this formation, playing with him as the captain, I think is the way to go. And I want to see because 6 days, 7 days to recover. I suspect the way we're going now, we're going to see the same team, barring
Hmm.
any injuries. The one that happened to Ronaldo there when he went down was quite
Mm.
concerning because he was on the right knee where he had injuries
Yep.
before.
Hmm.
And what I was thinking was if he's going to get injured, apart from him getting injured there straight away, I said this
Hmm.
Anthony thing better happen because
Yeah, we need. I think, yeah, looking at it, we really need a striker now, man. Because you see, Martial had a came back, played a few minutes, and now
you
he
said
had
it.
he hurt his
Predicted it,
Achilles.
right? Yeah.
Yep, and now Ronaldo like that. I think we really need to get someone in, man.
Because very difficult for Rashford to play every game, and I don't think he has faith in putting. What do you guys think, Chad? Do you think like we really got to get into it for this Anthony thing because that Ronaldo thing was scary, man. Ronaldo doesn't look like he's on point
Yep.
at all. I mean, this game, I won't say much because didn't have many minutes, but the passing isn't there, the shooting isn't there. I don't think
Even the
he
running
even had his
wasn't
shots
there.
on goal.
There's
Running
one
wasn't
ball. That's
there.
not they passed a true ball. I mean, he was chasing the ball. He looks totally off pace, man. The guy is
Yeah, yeah. The
slow.
commentator was saying,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was like, why is he so slow?
yeah.
And that was
So
before the injury. That was
that
before
was
the
before he
injury.
went
Some more.
down. Yeah.
Hmm.
So what do you think? Chad, I feel like if you are going to rely just on Rashford moving forward, then FA Cup, all forget it. I think we need a cup win.
Hmm.
Screw
Hmm.
the League Cup. I think the League Cup, and I'll get to this player after this. We need to talk about
Hmm.
him. I think screw the League Cup, but I want to win the FA Cup.
Hmm.
Just on Rashford alone being striker is going to be messed up, man.
There's
Now
going to
let's
be a
talk
huge
about
burden
this.
on him. Mhm.
It's going to be a huge burden on him. Now let's talk about this. Where the fuck is Donny Van Der Beek?
Yeah, man. I don't think so. Ten Hag trusts him, man.
Did his
I
dog
don't
step
think
on the
so.
D? What? Where is this boy?
He's keeping Maguire company.
I was looking at the thing. I was like, I'm not going to see this boy play because he can play that Ericsson's role. He can play not Scott McTominay's role.
Hmm.
He can play up front a bit Bruno's role. Can
Hmm.
I got faith Donny Van de Beek can play in that Bruno role, but we haven't seen the MF at all
I have a feeling he may play this coming weekend.
against Leicester. Huh? Who do you think will be
I
rested?
I think they most probably rest Bruno or Ericsson, either one of them. But we need them in the team. We need either one of them in the team, but one of them will be rested.
It's kind of sad, because we've got very high hopes for this boy, and even with his own manager coming back, I think the 2 years not playing, going to Everton and playing few games
Mhm.
and then getting rusty and coming back has not favored him at all. I feel very
Mhm.
sad for the fella, man. He's getting older and he hasn't played jack shit football.
I mean,
Even in
look at
this
it.
menu team,
You say he's rusty, right? Then what about Ericsson? He's out for almost a year.
class.
Came
Mm.
back against Brentford. He literally died and came back, and,
You
and
know,
he's starting the game ahead of Van de Beek.
if you look at them, did Christian Eriksen play more matches than Van der Beek last season?
I think Christian Eriksen played more matches than Van de Beek this season. I mean Van de
Man,
Beek. I mean compared to him last season as well, man.
it's like it's like a huge thing. Then if you're going to push for Frankie De Jong and all these, when whoever else going to come in, I think this
Mhm.
boy has been really pushed up because many times today I found the same problem that Scott McTominay does every game. He goes and hides behind the player.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
there were
Hmm.
times when I could see so they couldn't pass the ball to
Hmm.
him, and finally when he was in the right position, two fellas he's in between, they don't pass the ball to him because it's kind of late. Because for 60 minutes they've been playing in a different way because they couldn't pass the ball to him. This is still something I want him to work on. But then he does the pullback, he does the fouls, he does the holdbacks and all that pretty well. Now I'm wondering whether he has found his perfect partnership in that midfield because yeah, he overcomplicates things, correct? So correct, he does not make it simple, and the running he just seems to run in those same positions in midfield where he's comfortable receiving the ball,
Mhm.
and he doesn't want to go into the difficult positions like maybe a little bit more out wide, more up near the circle, the middle
Mhm.
circle where he knows people, all the attention is. You see, when you're middle of the circle in that pitch, all the eyes are kind of on you, not near the
Yep.
side. You know what I mean? It's kind of right out of the center.
and
It
and
just
it's
feel,
at
feel
a
like he doesn't
very
want to be
risk.
there.
Yeah. I think he don't want to take the risk and be there.
He
He's
wants
got
to,
no confidence in controlling the ball.
and as far as running goes, never mind. Maybe his role was not to get tired to do defending. But today I found
Mhm.
him doing so much defending. I found him doing so much headers, so many headers, some clearance here and there, and the dirty work, which was good. But do you guys still think that Scott McTominay is like elite now? Do you think that that was a solid midfield? Do you think we need to switch it up? What do you think?
I think Casemiro will definitely take over his position. That's for sure. You saw how Casemiro played today. I mean, even that few minutes he played, the guy. I think the group even sums it up. He looks like a bull of a player, man. And I
Hmm.
think he will eventually come out and take over McTominay's position. McTominay will most probably end up as a squad player, not going to be the first team starter.
So you think it's going to be Casemiro and Ericsson, is it?
It could
What do
be
you all think,
Casemiro
Chad?
and Ericsson or Casemiro with Fred. I mean, either one, depending on who they're playing. But I know Bruno is definitely going to play. I know. The defense is definitely going to be the same. He's going to stick to this because it's a winning formula. You don't want to disrupt a winning formula. You mentioned also the momentum is there. Get on with the same team. Just continue, grind out victory, grind out points. Let's do it, man.
I don't like to sit on the fence when you have a show. I like to take a side. I would say
Hmm.
right now, if I were to choose him, I didn't see much of Casemiro yet. But
Hmm.
man, the commentators all raving, repeating all his accolades, 18 titles, 5 Champions League, and all that. I'm thinking, look, homeboy knows how to play football.
Yep.
Right, that's number one. He knows how to break up the play. That's what he's mainly there for.
Yep.
If I were to choose right now, I'd say that midfield, right? My only
Hmm.
concern is Christian Eriksen. Like, can he play more and more and more games? Continue going like how he is. That is my number one concern. I feel if you're going to play 4-2-3-1, the two at the back, in the long term, it should be him and Fred.
Mm.
Really, in the long term, it should be Casemiro and Fred more than
Yep.
Eriksen. But Eriksen's passing all tune today. Passing tune, man, on point. Malasia likes to pass the ball forward a lot, and that's actually
Yep.
helping Scott Erickson pula. Aduh. Scott Erickson, Clint Eastwood's son. So that's actually helping Christian Eriksen a lot. The fact that
Mhm.
Malasia, instead of passing the ball back, passes it forward a lot. So keep the ball away from our defense. But ultimately, right in their midfield, I think it should be Casemiro and Fred. What you think? What you all think, Chad?
I think that's going to be the case because they had a very good understanding, and by looking at it, that seems to be like the best formation and partnership. I
It's
agree
just
with you.
whether this fellow wants or not. No, whether he wants to.
Yes.
He seems to trust Ericsson a lot because Ericsson can make the forward passes, so they
Yes.
don't have to play so much defense. Maybe
Mhm.
Fred is lacking in that, but we've seen in other games also when Fred is way up front near the goalkeepers.
Yeah, but you notice two games in a row, he substituted Ericsson
Mm,
for Fred. I
mm,
mean, substituted Fred for Ericsson. So
mm.
it looks like it is a position. I mean, same
So
position
one for
together.
one.
Yep,
Yeah,
one for one. Hmm.
seems like that. Ericsson natural replacement will be Fred, Scott McTominay. Well, let's put it that way. Casemiro's replacement will be Scott. Because Scott, I feel like if he doesn't get a lot of matches, he doesn't get very
Hmm.
sharp.
Hmm.
Casemiro maybe like Varane. They play so much, they won so many titles, so they kind of
Hmm.
know how to play the football. But I tell you, man, this is Sandro MF. In the first two games, we saw he wasn't prepared. I was asking the coach, why the fuck is he playing him? But I said, maybe he needs to play to get the legs under him.
Hmm.
What a savior.
Yeah, man. What a
The
player, man.
Rock. Man of the match. Like, I was also thinking,
Two
man of the
games
match,
in
who
a
he
row, man.
gives.
2 games in a row.
It was close. I was thinking, hey, some
Yep.
other fellas maybe could have had a shout out. Bruno could have had a shout out. Scott McTominay could have had a shout out
Mm.
for Dalo man of the match. But I think ultimately he should have gone to Lissandro because
Lisandro.
that first 60 minutes
Lisandro,
or so, man,
the
everything was
first
him.
one, second one will be for me, De Gea, and third will be Malaysia. I think
Yeah,
Bruno will
okay,
be
they
the
had
support.
to.
because I think today our attack was a little bit blunt today lah. Not as sharp as we were in against Liverpool, but
Yeah.
it was good. It was good. It was a good game.
Now, as far as this formation thing goes, I think we seem to be pretty much set on the 4-2-3-1 formation. There doesn't seem to be any change, which really is shocking me, man. Every
Hmm.
single game we've played, except the second game where we tried a little bit of the 4-3-3 and went
Hmm.
absolute bad shit rubbish. We
Yep.
seem to have settled on this 4-2-3-1, and the way we are building our team is 4-2-3-1. So ultimately, we cannot play with this false nine, I feel. Anthony
I,
Martial is too injury prone.
Actually, I think it's 4-4-2-4
4-2-4, wow.
because if you
Is that what they're
notice, right,
calling it now?
the front four is constantly rotating. You notice Bruno, he scored the goal and he's the player that's furthest forward. So it's something that I think they are it's very fluid, the front four. Because you
Yeah,
see at
yeah.
times, yeah, Rashford's on the left, then suddenly Sancho's on the center. Then at times you see Ilanga going to the center, then Sancho going to the right. So I like to see that fluidity there, the four fellas, and all four can play in that all four position. So it'll be interesting. I want to see that. I want to see more of that. When Ronaldo came in, you notice it became a little bit how to say um a little bit stiff, the front four. So then after that, I think they took off Sancho, then they took off Ilanga. I think end up they were playing 4-4-2. If I'm not mistaken, I was seeing like Rashford was on the left, and then what I call Ericsson was moving up a little bit higher with Ronaldo. So then after when Ericsson went off, then you can see Bruno going up a little bit with Ronaldo as the attacking or the supporting striker or something like that. But it looks like a 4-4-2 to me. But again, we don't know what exactly is the real formation because I think the last 10 minutes we were all over the place lah.
Yeah, because the team were attacking crazy,
Yeah,
man.
man,
They're
crazy.
decent. Southampton a decent team. Casemiro plus Amorim, man. I know 5 or
Thank
6
God,
more days left.
thank God, Che Adams didn't score, man. How many chances he got?
Yeah, he had a few chances. True that.
Yep.
With only a few more days left, I'm wondering what's happening in the transfer market. I think we most likely might get Anthony in. So we got
Yeah,
the three Anthonys up front.
we're gonna go crazy lah.
This bro, this De Jong thing, brother. I so
I gave up already.
I
But when they interviewed Ten Hag, he actually said, "Well, if we can't get any player that we really wanted this season, then we wait. We wait maybe next season or next summer or next transfer window." He said, "I don't
well,
want to get."
when you say
Yeah,
that recently,
I think it was recently. Recently,
yeah,
in
lucky
fact,
because after
yeah,
the Liverpool win, we got a little bit of weight
yeah.
lifted off our shoulders, so there's not panic mode yet. Lucky we got a
Mm-hmm.
win today, so another we averted more panic. But
Mm-hmm.
man, again, I want to ask, when was the last time you all was edge of your seat watching the game, hoping we win? 7 losses, 8 losses in a row, whatever the fuck it was. Nail biting 2-1 win Liverpool, which actually felt very solid. And this one, man, your nuts evaporated, right? All of you. Don't lie. Don't come Cousin Roy's corner over here and start lying to me and saying y'all didn't get scared the fuck that
I
they're
was
gonna get a
gripping it
one
lah.
all
Actually,
draw, some screw up, some shot, and then some deflected, enter the goal and then break your hearts, screwed up your Sunday.
but actually, I wasn't that anxious. I don't know. Surprisingly, I wasn't that anxious. I felt that
I was
I
especially
was
when
just
I saw the
hoping that they
six
don't
minute
have the.
stoppage time.
Oh yeah, man. But I wasn't that anxious. I don't know why. Somehow this
Felt
team,
confident, huh?
yeah, I felt confident. Not like the first two games when you see they score the goal, you go like, is this going to be another like a massive mauling? But this one today, I don't know. After the Liverpool game and seeing how this defense play in the first half, I felt like what, these guys I can trust lah. I mean, I haven't had that feeling for a very long time, man. The last time I had was when Rio and Vidic was there. Rio, Vidic, Evra, and then
Mm.
either Neville or West Brown on the right. And I think towards the end was Raphael. So the thing is, I had not had that assurance for a very long time. I don't know about you all, but today I felt, I wasn't anxious. There's no anxiety there compared to what we see last season or compared we see at the first two games. It's steady.
Martinez seems to have that effect on us. I think
Mm-hmm.
we are finally seeing a guy because the Lindelof had the impact when he came. No, the last fellow who came and was playing not as well as this, but somewhat like this was Bailly.
Bailly,
He
yes,
came in was
yes.
so well. He was jumping on top of
Yep.
strikers, climbing on top of the back of them, tumbling over them like
Yeah,
crazy in midfield,
jumping into
clearing ball,
tackles. Yeah,
jumping
jumping
into
to
tackles,
tackles.
running left, right, and center,
Hmm.
putting his body on the line, and we were so happy to have him. And then boom,
Yep,
knee, and then ankle, and then shoulders, and
yep,
knee again, and then what? All kinds of injuries came back. I hope this boy doesn't get burnt out, lah.
yeah. But he doesn't
And
look like a
injuries
guy that
are
will
worried,
get burnt
eh?
out.
Shashi, you're
Uh,
right. Sorry, go
that's
ahead,
the
bro. What's
only.
that?
That's my. I mean, he. I don't think he's the type of guy that can get burnt out that easily. If Ten Hag know how to manage him, then I think that isn't a problem. But like you say lah, I think that's what Sashi said as well. It's just the injury is going to scare me, man.
Yeah. So our hunt for a new goalkeeper, I think we can all just chill out because again, I got to say here, since you are on this platform, I don't think we should be putting our blame on De Gea. We should be learning how to
Mhm,
play with a gem like that. Do I want him to come up more? God, absolutely. Oh God.
mhm.
So many times I would just love him to step out a little bit, go for that corner, go for that cross, especially crosses. Like corner fine now,
Yes.
man. I understand. Ball can trip here and there, whatever, win, whatever. But
But that has
crosses,
always
man.
been his problem, right? Ever
Eh,
since he came to United back, like, when he was a scrawny little kid, that's always his problem. He just don't
how
really come out and catch the corner. He's like,
like bro,
I don't know,
just
man.
let's bro, just think how many crosses he came and took today. I remember the second half one
Mm.
and maybe the first half zero.
Very
I remember
rarely,
that.
very rarely, very
Yeah.
rarly.
So the moment the ball comes around where the penalty spot is, right, the mid,
Yeah.
which is the middle of the D,
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
it just seems homeboy just doesn't have the guts to go up there and grab it when he's an elite grabber,
Hmm.
nut grabber, like um Peter
Nut picker,
Schmeichel used. What's that?
nut
Nut
picker.
picker. He's an elite nut picker. Like Peter Schmeichel used to go out,
Hmm.
barge into forwards with elbow, arm, whatever the
Hmm.
shit to give him that
He
that
grabbed
that
the
space.
nuts
And
with a handful of nuts, man.
yo, his hands are so big he could grab a whole lot of nuts, man. Lot of nuts were in those hands.
Hmm.
This fella, yeah, he got decent hands, so he's wiry, he can jump high, but just so scared,
Yeah, he's
so
that
afraid to
that
just go
that is
out.
his weakness, lah. That is his weakness, man. I think
How bro?
how
How do we
11 years
turn
with
him?
us, man,
Same thing,
and
bro. How do we
same
turn him into
same
an elite
fear.
nut grabber?
I have no idea, man. They
Do
they
we need
brought
him to
in
watch
last time. Yeah,
cartoons?
they brought him the Emilio guy. The Emilio, his coach
Emilio
during.
Estevez all can
Uh,
play all the music.
Daddy
I
also
can't
didn't work
believe
out.
it. Didn't see it. I don't know
It
whose
didn't
music
work
I'm
out.
singing, man. I'm just singing some Spanish. Me, I'm being a bitch. Sorry.
Despacito.
Look, man.
Simply.
Emilio, Canelo, Alvarez, whoever all came, this
Mhm.
boy, I can someone tell me, is there a way we can tell the hair to, how can we, honestly, we need to turn him into the elite nut picker.
Mhm.
Maybe he needs to go to the farms, the vineyards, and pick nuts. Maybe he needs to get a squirrel as a pet. Maybe he needs to watch Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
Alvin, Simon, Theodore, do 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 do
Or even
do
Chip and Dale.
do do. You can wait. Which Chip and Dales?
Huh?
You forgot the movie, right? You cannot say Chip
Mm.
and Dales without that the male prostitute pula, the male stripper movie with the guy who they say I look like
Oh,
Naveen Andrews.
that one is Chippendales.
Chippendales. Maybe De Gea needs to go and work at Chippendales, man. Get some courage, take his clothes all off, no, so he'll go
Grab some
and
nuts.
grab those nuts,
Yeah, man.
huge
Get
nuts.
some
Because look, man,
confidence, man.
it would help a little bit that the
Mhm.
defenders they don't have to put their bodies on the line so much.
Yep.
Get a tackle, run here, slide here, slide there, put their heads on the line, make that extra run because your guy is out. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? There's only one certain play where I feel like when we are attacking a lot, I feel they're telling De Gea, move out of the D box, move out of your line, come higher a bit. So when the counter happens, we might need you to run out and clear. Seems to be seen like I used to say on the previous part, like I saw him coming out a little bit more, but then there was some tentativeness there. It's there.
You know what
But the
I
second game
mean,
killed him.
the day I was reading an article about why we actually got the here. Back then when he was with Atletico, he's actually quite good with his feet. That's one of the reason we picked him because he's very good as a shot stopper and he's very good
Mm.
with his feet. And somehow that lost somewhere in the
Uh,
middle. Now
right. I think
he's
because
like
the
so
defense,
scared.
huh?
Yeah, don't know.
Ah.
Something happened. Something happened.
Something
Then
happened,
he
man.
that
Something
skill has
happened.
been left behind. Maybe not trained. Maybe the style of play does not. allow. I mean, does not require him to do that, and maybe he just never do it anymore, lah.
So today you could see a lot of the time, sometimes not a lot of time, sometimes when the ball went back to him, he would just clear it up front.
Yep.
He don't care, he sets
But
it,
I'm
boom, they
okay.
know.
I'm okay with that, man.
Yeah,
I'm okay
man,
with that.
if you
But
don't want
what
to
I'm
play,
surprised is how the defense work their way out from the difficult situation. You saw how Dalo actually do a few fake, and then I was like, wow, not bad. Then you see Martinez also did a few fake, not bad. That's why I said I felt confident. The defense, I mean, they are able to work their way out now. And with Varane, I don't know, man. Varane, he is
class,
he's
man.
the game changer for me actually in the defense. Martinez is good. He is the player of the game for the past two games. But Varane is that quiet presence there that gave everyone that assurance.
Yeah, that's true. They want to play from the back. You need to start getting better.
Mm,
I feel like with the two guys, the fresh faces coming in,
mm,
fight for competition for places.
mhm,
Shaw having an extended break, switching right back to somebody who can run up and cross like Dalo. I think has made a world of difference, man.
mhm.
Mainly, the fresh faces that have come in. I think it's not they have come with Eric Ten Hag's heart,
Yes,
if I may say.
and
You
also
know what
his
I mean?
idea. They come in here without.
How to,
There's no
maybe,
previous record of the
perhaps,
historical
yes.
nonsense that we went through last season. All
Fuck
these
it.
fellas came in, yeah, they came in wanting to play and impress, and my God, they did.
It seems to me like this breath of fresh air with these guys coming in.
Yes.
I think I'm so glad they got Malaysia, man. I'm like, bro, don't get injured, please. 19 years, 22 years
Mhm.
old. Sorry, I keep thinking it's 19, my bad. 22 years old, like, bro, play, bro. Be fresh, bro. Because Shaw is a good player. He got injured so much. He
Yep.
really needs a longer break, man. Fucking World
I
Cup's
think
so coming.
I think that leg break back then, way back then, the first break, that one, the double
Yeah,
fracture,
yeah,
that kind
yeah.
of screwed up the entire thing, man.
And the head damage last season. How many times? 4 times, sir.
Concussion
Homeboy
and
went
this
into concussion
injured.
protocol 3 times. Because Shaw's a good player. He puts his body on the line. Hey, Shaw can cross the ball from the middle of
Yep.
the pitch into the box very nicely. Hey, that's a
Mhm.
skill in itself.
And he's
So
bigger. He's tall.
ah, it's
Yeah, I think
tough.
he's 6 foot.
It's a tough
He
boy.
looks short, but the guy is huge. Way
So you see this
stocky fella.
I'm really putting it down to the breath of fresh air coming in, and that we have a really solid defender, Lisandro Martinez. Hey, guy, I
Hmm.
want to thank you for tuning in, man. Quite a few of you have been jumping in. The hour is good. The time is great, and I want to say
Hmm.
it. I like you all to have your say as well, man. What did you guys think about the game? Do you agree with us that is it because the defense is good, the guys are playing well, or is it because no Harry Maguire and Bruno is the captain? They're kind of two almost similar reasons, but they're
Hmm.
kind of different. The back four seems 100% new.
Hmm.
I don't care whether Vara and Dalo were there
And
already
solid.
before,
And
and
solid.
solid.
Hmm.
They look so fresh, so new. I don't remember the past with the Maguire, Lindelof, and Bailly, and whoever the fuck else came and played defense for us last time. I don't see that. I
And
feel
I
like
don't see
it's
them coming back.
brand. Oh,
I
now
don't
let's
see
talk
them
about
coming
that.
back.
It's Harry Maguire now, second string defender.
I want to see him as a second string defender. I'm now fully on the Maguire out camp now. Now, like I said again, I was always supporting him before this, to give him a chance. But I don't know, this defense, like I say again, the anxiety is not there. And with Maguire there, I felt scared, anxious, nervous, whatever similar words you can put in, you can get the thesaurus and you put in there with the Maguire there, I feel nervous. But without him there, the team seems to be very assured. And we went through a very difficult test, the last two games, and they came out tops. So
Defensive posture.
yeah. Hmm.
I
The
think I think I think it has to be defense, lah, bro. I think no matter how we break it down,
Yep. Hmm.
seems like when we got the defense sorted out, now the front guys can play because they don't have to track back so much. Let's
Yes.
just let's just let's just hope that Harry Maguire continues to stay out of the thing and only
Mhm.
plays when he needs. We still with Donny Van de Beek is still a huge mystery. We don't know what the fuck is going on over there.
Mhm.
Let's just see. There's a lot of matches to come after this. Liverpool already scored one goal in the third minute. They're already leading 1-0. Let me get you. Chelsea is 0-0 still. Oh,
Mhm.
did you all know Man United won? Okay, we got a lot of things to be feel good about. I just want to cut it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all been fantastic. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on all those notifications. Yes, Matthew, defense tip top, man. We all kind tend to agree on this. Yeah,
It,
he doing the dirty job. So they seem to know how to play. We said it.
Mhm.
Yeah, just they seem to know how to play. They seem like there is a system and guys are following the system on and how to play. So next game is a Friday morning 3 a.m. I don't know. We will be live at night on Friday
Friday
at
evening, yeah.
9 or 9:30 as usual. We'll review the game then. Until then, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank my co-host Jason for joining me. Ladies and gentlemen, peace out, man. Take care. Good night.
Ciao.